Now the third point. Know and understand what you really want and be prepared to pay the price for it. I don't want you to be too specific about what you want or be focused on the overriding, the underlying principle behind it. For example, I choose a life that pleases my everyday's interest. Now you ask yourself, what is my everyday interest? Pleasure. I choose pleasure of mind. I choose pleasure of spirit. I choose pleasure of body. And I choose pleasure of my environment. What is pleasure? You have to define your pleasure to mean harmony between your desires and the law of life. They must be in tandem. I choose to be resourceful. I choose to be wealthy, to be able to help my environment. I choose a life that is resourceful, powerful, beautiful, excellent, and full of vigor. Now, the generator would go in search of that particular life experience and bring them before you. Please go after it from the positive, creative perspective, not the decreative angle. A lot of people are focused on decreation, and that is why they are not able to clearly define their lives. The principle of creation is single-mindedness. You stick to what you want and repudiate what you don't want by not even thinking about it, because whatever you think about brings itself into your fore. It becomes your reality. What mind dwells on persists. Choose wisely. For instance, I choose a life that aligns with my original truth. I am resourceful. I am grateful. I am ever expanding. That is one aspect. You can look at it. Now, what I want you to do is to get a pen and paper and write down the kind of life you want. Take a break. Just write it down. When you have defined and chosen the life that you want, the next thing you are to do is to understand that the only way you can create that life consistently is to create a foundational truth for that life. And that foundational truth is also referred to as a stable datum. Then understand that for that stable datum to be real, to function, you have to work closely with your internal truth.